I mean, I ain't living with her or nothing, but I still be giving her a couple of dollars here and there, you know, stop and pass.
Pandemic. Pandemic.
Look at this. Hey, Nay. Naaman. The fuck am I paying you for, nigga?
Oh, my fault, B.
Pandemic.
Damn.
Pandemic.
Yo, man, to do something with that ponytail. Cops can make his ass from a mile away. Braided or something.
Yeah, yo, you know, me and Patrice been together for a long time.
Yeah, but you say she running with the boy Fruit now, right? Damn.
Pandemic.
Yo, man, to do something with that ponytail. Cops can make his ass from a mile away. Braided or something.
Yeah, yo, you know, me and Patrice been together for a long time.
Yeah, but you say she running with the boy Fruit now, right?
Yo, if he don't back the fuck off, I'm gonna fill his ass with some hot ones, yo. Shit, you don't think I will?
I got that pandemic.
Man.
You might not realize this, but you've been hypnotized many times before. You probably just didn't view it as hypnosis. Hypnosis might sound like something reserved for stage shows in Las Vegas, but in reality, hypnosis is just a state of intense concentration with a reduced awareness of what is happening in your immediate environment. For example, have you ever been completely engrossed in a book or movie? If you answered yes, then you've been hypnotized. When you're in a state of hypnosis, you're more suggestible. In other words, it's easier to influence you or to change your mind. That's how hypnotists can get people to do crazy things they'd never normally do. Here's an article from BBC.com titled, "Why The Wire is the Greatest TV Series of the 21st Century." David Simon and Ed Burns' Baltimore epic came top in BBC Culture Critics' poll to find the greatest shows of the century. Eric Deegans explains why. One of the most significant scenes in The Wire is its first. Detective Jimmy McNulty, played by British actor Dominic West, is sitting on a stoop in a rundown part of Baltimore, quizzing a young black man about a local kid who has been murdered. The pair are looking over at the body of the boy whose nickname was Snot Boogie. He had a history of playing in a neighborhood dice game until there was lots of money on the ground, grabbing it and trying to run. Normally, the young man tells McNulty other players would just catch him and beat his ass, but somebody, we don't see who, finally had enough this time and shot him. If Snot Boogie always stole the money, why'd you let him play? McNulty asks. Got to, the kid replies. This is America, man. He drops the line as if it answers everything, and it does. Appearing on HBO from 2002 to 2008, The Wire stands out as such an original and outstanding series because it is almost an anti-cop show, where unconventional U.S. police dramas focused on courageous individuals fighting a sometimes dysfunctional system. Much of The Wire is about those systems and just how badly their corruption and injustice are failing the American people. Back when it first aired, an honor like this didn't seem likely. Though critics loved The Wire, it wasn't the biggest hit with viewers, earning mostly average ratings. It was barely recognized by the TV industry's most prestigious ceremony, the Primetime Emmy Awards, nominated for Writing Awards in 2 different years, winning neither. But its impact on TV, featuring the kind of anti-heroes, explicit action, authentic storylines, and complex setting that will become standard practice in the world of streaming television, has proven immeasurable in the years since it concluded. The series' sprawling storylines explored how systems chug along, often serving the interests of the powerful while chewing up average people unlucky enough to get caught in their wake. To me, guys, this is just promoting. And I don't think they got awards and accolades for how good this show was written. I think it was because the way it was written enough for it to hypnotize its audience, for it to hypnotize the youth. Let's explore a little deeper into this. By focusing its lens on the types of characters mainstream television rarely showcased, The Wire also gave us a vision of Black people with the kind of depth U.S. TV scarcely offered, said BBC.com. Beginning around 2010-2011 in Chicago, several project tenement buildings were taken down or demolished. Ida B. Wells, Cabrini Green, and the Calumet building. I believe there were more projects that were taken down in Chicago, but it reminded me of the script from The Wire when they demolished their project buildings, and it seemed like the murders picked up after that was done. If you go back and watch The Wire, you'll see what I'm saying. And it looks like art or life was replicating art when you look at Chicago, because when these project buildings were torn down, from what I hear from research and from talking to the youth out there, they all said after the projects were demolished and people were scattering around, things got worse. So you got to look at the negative reinforcement here. And it looks like a project, because the same thing that happened in The Wire looks like it happened in Chicago. So was this a plan to hypnotize the youth into having this murder mindset that they now have, that we are now witnessing among our youth, especially in Chicago, with the drill scene that came right after they knocked down the buildings, a couple of years after The Wire ended? You have to understand that these children were watching this. And I also highlighted how in the background, in the 4th season, episode 1, 2, and 3, in the background, the name of their packages that they were selling, the drugs they were selling, was called Pandemic. Is that a coincidence? Or is that predictive programming? So I want you guys to put this all together with the hypnosis part. The fact that they said that The Wire was the greatest show on television ever. Was it that it was the greatest show, or was it that it had the biggest effect on our youth? I'm going to continue doing series like this so that I can wake you guys up and so you can pay attention, because your subconscious mind is very important and easily programmed. It's easy to plant ideas in the subconscious mind. So when you look at The Wire with new eyes, I want you to understand what was done to our children and how important it is to be aware of what you're digesting in our movies, in our music, and in these television shows, because there is an agenda. Peace and love.